Let's see what we get here, people. All right. I'm just waiting to make sure the stream is stable. All right. So I'm just going over a couple of more things, showing you the progress. Let's see here. All righty. See if I can cut some light on. All right, let's see what we get going on. Connected to this chat. That's the way somebody's gonna come in. I meant to stream a little earlier, but I just got tied up, so that's the reason why I'm streaming so late. And no work tonight, so tonight didn't have to go to work, so that's good. Cause I'm tired. But I still got one person in the stream, so I'll wait a couple of minutes to see if anybody else is going to join on. And if not, I'll hop into the night's topic. So, anyway, I'm waiting on my new lens. And then that way I'll see how much of an improvement of the performance will the new lens make for the sensor. I believe I put the lens in the description for the old video. I'm not sure. I'll put it up though. I don't want you to buy it just yet. I want to make sure first that it actually does some improvement. I don't want to recommend something that doesn't work. The program told me two possible lenses combinations that could work. So what I did was I tried to eliminate the dual lens design because, like, I'll give you an example. So this one here has actually three lenses in it. And if you're getting high quality lens, that's going to be expensive, but we'll set this one to the side because right now that's not the one we're working on. Hello, see somebody's in the chat. I guess I'm pronouncing your name right. Rooks. Anyway, hello and welcome to my stream. But anyway, this one here has two lenses and then it also has a IR pass window, which is what it looks like. I think it's IR pass window. But anyway, so this is the upgraded illuminator right here, and it's a laser culminator. And these are the different ones that I played around with trying to boost the distance that the IR light would work because I tinkered with this one and got it to work good. but I always had poor performance out of this one. But after I tinkered around with it, I got the performance better. So I'm just telling you guys what not to waste your time on. So let's see here. Can I get this thing open or not? Perfect. I already tried this type of reflectors. That didn't make a difference. With a flashlight, didn't help any. I've tried this type of laser culminator, which didn't help any. As you can see, it's like this one here. The one that did work is meant to go in here, but I don't have any threading for this piece right here. So I had to just screw it directly into it. I got a piece coming tomorrow, and I'll see whether or not that will be compatible with this housing. If it is, then I'll be able to focus. As it stands now, though, I can't focus. It's only fixed focus, but the way it's designed anyway is you're supposed to be able to focus in here. And if it was a laser, it would allow you to adjust the beam width. But because we're using it for the IR light, we're not going to need to do that. What we really want to do is be able to tighten our beam whenever we're walking around in the dark, trying to illuminate more of the area. So, like I said, this one here was a decent price, but they didn't work. And this is the one. Oh, my chat is dying. Not my chat, my stream is dying. Okay, so this is the one that it came with. And it had this little bitty lens in here. Ah, dropped it. Oh well. I'm not using it anyway. I just want to show you guys the lens, but I dropped it. I'm not going to try to find it now while I'm streaming. But it didn't have any type of coating. This lens right here is a vast improvement. Let me make sure that it is secured. I don't want it falling out. As you can see, it has like a slight bluish tint to it. That's just the coating that it has on it. So with that stuff on, we're gonna see. My goal is to be able to. I want to be able to see fairly decent objects at night in the dark without using the IR illuminator. But I'm not trying to build it where that there's no IR illuminator. You need IR illuminators for digital. However, I want to get the best performance out of this one that I can. And the one area where this one's always have been lacking is in the optics. I'm still convinced that the reason why these units have a bad rep is because they have poor optics. So even though this one here, if you look at it, it does have some type of IR coating on it, it's not a really good one. So when I replace this lens with a lens optimized for low light conditions, I believe it'll probably increase my performance. And then if it does good, I can see a noticeable difference then I'll recommend you buying the lens to do the upgrade. But until then, I can't really recommend you buying the lens. But based on this unit here, it should be similar performance to the NVG30. There's no reason why this thing performs like 1,000 times worse than the NVG30. And the reason why the performance is so poor, I am convinced that it's the optics. So if I replace this with a good quality optical glass optimized for near IR, I think that I'll see a vast improvement. And like I said, I think it was like one stream or two stream back. These share very similar sensors. So the NVG30 and the PVS-14 digital, they have very similar sensors. So knowing that, there's really no reason why they shouldn't perform. And then if I get it where that it makes a noticeable difference, then I'll start working on building part kits if people are interested in it. Because if you can make this work well for around 200 and between 250 to 300 bucks, I think a lot of people would jump on it. But I don't know. I said I got what, two people on the stream. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. You think this would be a viable option for the low budget side of night vision if you can get it for around $300? Because here's the thing, I'm not trying to build this stuff for like military applications or anything like that. It will be nice if I can get it to function decently in low light without having to use the IR floodlight. But if I can't do that and I still have to use it, but I can still get decent night vision quality out of it, I think that still have a lot of benefits. And I know people are worried about stealth always trying to be hidden, and that is a valid concern. However, I'm thinking for the cost, if you can get decent performance, then that would be worth the trade off, I think, anyway. I don't know if you can hear that noise, but that's Junior playing this game. But yeah, we shall see, people. I really didn't want to get more involved into this PVS-14 other than the work I'm doing. I don't want to get to the point where I have to go inside of it and really do a lot of significant upgrading on the components. Because number one, a lot of these components are expensive. Because good quality optical glass, I think the quote that I got for the type of glass I need is around $50. But sometimes, depending on what kind of lenses you want to use, you might be out between $150 to $750. So glasses can be expensive. And also, too, by the way, that's the only reason why I'm displaying the Cash App into the stream because I'm just trying to make sure that I have enough so I can continue buying upgrade components for the project. Let's see. I don't know if I'll get to the range this week or not. I may get to the range. We'll see. Still going through my drills and stuff with the training aids. So that's what I use these pistols up here. I just use them for training. And as you can clearly see, they are not real firearms. That's why they're the different colors. But for whatever reason, YouTube's AI recognized them as Glocks, and if I were to pick them up, it would kill my stream. It did that a couple of nights ago. I know one thing too about these things here. The glass is a pain in the ass to clean. So that's what I probably do. I need to get some more cleaning stuff because it's hard to get smudges and fingerprints out. I might just be cleaning the glass wrong, but we shall see. Hmm. We'll just see here. I don't know what time in the morning the new parts should be here, so whenever they come in, I will stream. You know what I might do? I might add just one more filter in the for the eyepiece because I'm getting a little bit too much light, and sometimes it bothers my eyes from staring at it. And the way I fixed that, like I said before, on a couple of streams back, I just bought this green window tint. Excuse me. And for the helmet that I'm going to mount, this wood is just a regular old ballistic helmet. Nothing fancy. But I will need to buy another J arm because this J arm here, let me see, where did I put everything in here? I hope I did. Let's see what we got here. Uh, oh, sorry. I also forgot to mention. I also got this tool for the PVS-14, which is this is a tool to help take parts of the lens apart. Let's see here. And where did I do with this one? I see this mount, which this is a mount for the J arm, but this mount is one designed for the PVS-18. I don't see where the mount for the PVS-14 went. I just had this one before I started streaming. I have no idea where it is. So we will see. So I don't know. I do use a lot of IR illuminators, so some of this stuff really isn't going to matter a lot. So I use this one, which is my vampire light that I use. Let's see here. What else did I need? I want this stuff to fall over. But I think that's going to be it, people. I'll see you tomorrow when I come on. We're going to see whether or not this new parts that I ordered will work and how much of a difference it makes. For that being said, I will see you later.